Hello teacher, we are Replay and today we are going to introduce our project Aula that consists in a machine who takes the garbage or the leftover filament, I don't know, from bad projects or mistakes or bad calculus and take this leftover and recycle. But how starts the idea? Well, all starts in our mechatronic lab. We have a 3D machine prints and my team and I see that machine generate a lot of waste of material. So we think this project can help us to reduce that garbage.
Yeah, as my partner says, our machine has three principal components to do all this recycle thing. The first one is kind of a grinder. And how this grinder works? Well, the thing is that we're going to take all the leftover filament that the project produces, and using that grinder we're going to crush that filament to produce small pieces of filament. The second component is a heating system. It's a chamber where we put these little pieces of filaments of PLA. We put it in there because we want to melt it, and after that we're going to take it to our third component, that is a container, a simple container. But the thing is that this container has two holes. The first one is in one all the melt filament comes out, and the other hole is the smallest and have a lever that will help us to extract that filament into a finer mixture. And this process has a big benefit because by that way we can roll it up all the filament. And we think that this project it's so important because have a big impact, because shows that recycle is possible in engineering and it's practical, because reduce and recycle all the trash is always possible.
Yeah, this project for me helped me to generate a lot of knowledge, because at the beginning I didn't know much about grinder systems or how to melt the PLA. So I started to learn a lot of how to these systems help to our project.
Yeah, for me, these projects helped me to learn a lot of new abilities, like new skills when we were welding the structure and all that. And also I learned to work with temperature levels and motors. It was my first time working with temperature levels, and it was hard, but it was fine. At the beginning, I feel like it's strange because I have a thought that says that this project isn't going to work, but with practice and a bunch of faith, we take this project to life. So the thing is that I love this project because it promotes the recycle, and I think that recycle is so important, and mostly in our mechatronic labs.
Yeah, the challenges I faced was two of them. So I found one of these problems in the second step in the heating chamber in the container, because my team and I use a resistance to generate this temperature level, so needs developing a code for control this right temperature. So I start little by little, I start to learn how to developing code. The second problem I found it was to generate a prototype, because I need to design and build all the structure of the machine, so take a lot of time from me. And if I hadn't this prototype, my team can continue with the project.
Yeah, another problem was the RPM, because sometimes the motor goes too fast or too slow, so we need to find the correct RPM for the motor. And also we improve the blades. So another thing is that, well, the grinder has a problem, because if we don't find the correct RPM, the grinder doesn't work. And as I say, when we find the correct levels of RPM, our grinder starts to work much better. And also with the structure, we have a problem because we need to reinforce all the some points that are like unstable because the motor sometimes make a lot of unusual vibrations, and we were like, oh, this is going to explode at any moment. So we weld much better on the structure, and the structure resists all the movement of the motor. Well, that's the project. That's the project, and that's all the things that we need to correct.
So to finish, that's in resume. To finish, I generate a lot of knowledge from this project. I can expect to the future. Well, I can find a job, and I expect to know how to search all this information to work in all other projects. I don't know how I say, maybe in the future, in my future job.
All the things that we learn in these projects obviously are good for us because we're going to use it in our future, like engineers. I hope that. So always is a pleasure to work with this guy,
With my partner.
So that's our project. We are replaying
We are replaying, and thank you for listening.
and recycle everything. Your bottles of water and all that. Recycle
To help of world.
to help the planet.
Thank you and bye.
Bye bye.